Hey, good morning, Goff and God. It's been a little while since we've been out here, but the weather's beautiful today, and happy you can join us this morning. Let's talk a little bit about this, because this is something that I found really interesting. We've all heard the phrase, God helps those who help themselves. You've heard that, right? I've heard it, you've heard it, but never once have I found that in the Bible, because it doesn't exist. Golfers, let me ask you this. We all have strengths and weaknesses, right? Do you play to your strengths or do you play to your weaknesses? Of course you play to your strengths. Whatever the course allows, if you're horrible on the drive, but you're good in the short game, you put yourself in position so that you can do that. If you're great out of the sand, then maybe you can be a little wild on your drive. If you're a great putter, then maybe you can leave yourself some longer putts and be a little more forgiving with your short game. But in golf, we always play to our strengths, right? In practice, we work on our weaknesses. But when we're out there playing and keeping score, we play to our strengths, right? So back to what we were talking about as we go through there. Let me give you a different perspective. Just some of us by nature are hard workers, and the harder we work, we see rewards from that and different things. But sometimes it doesn't matter how hard we work at all. Some things just don't work out the way that we wanted to. So let me give you this saying, and I heard this the other day. For those of you who think that God is not in your life and God has done nothing for you and it's all because of your hard work, let me challenge you to this. I dare you to pray this prayer and ask God to take away everything in your life that He's given you and leave you with everything in your life that you've done solely by your hand. So you got it? You pray that prayer. God, take away everything in my life that you've had your hand in and leave me with just the things that have been because of me. I heard that guy say that, and I thought about it, and it is literally eye-opening. How many of you, when you heard that just now, just got scared? How many of you are like, whoa, I can never pray that prayer? Why would you never pray that prayer? Because it puts in perspective the hand that God has in our life in everything that we do. Let me share this verse with you. It comes from 2 Corinthians 12:11b, and it says, when I am weak, I am strong. When I am weak, I am strong. And it talks about, this whole section here talks about how, we really are, as Christians, we live this life to bring glory to God, right? Well, if everything worked out all the time, what glory would come to God? If everything was just perfect all the time, what glory would? But let me challenge you with this. When the stage 4 cancer victim goes back in for their MRI, and all of a sudden the cancer's gone, the doctors can't explain it, no one can explain it, who gets the glory then? God. Let me give you another example. Young sophomore, set the bench, has a disability, never played a game in his life. They're in a triple overtime game. Starting 5 have fouled out. The bench is clearing. This kid has to play because they only have 4 people on the court. He has to play. 10 seconds left in the game. Ball skips off. He picks it up. Shoots. Time expires. Goes through. Game-winning shot. Special needs sophomore. 6A school. Game-winning shot. Kid never was going to get a shot. Played in the game. Guess who gets the glory for that? You see, God uses our weaknesses for His glory. And there's story after story after story after story in the Bible. And so I just, that message this week really spoke to me when they said, if you took away everything in your life that God had His hand in, and you were just left with what you had your hand in, what would be left? And man, that was eye-opening for me. So anyways, this morning, I hope things are going well for you guys. And I hope you get a chance to get outside and enjoy the beautiful weather. Thanks for joining us, Goff and God.